We all know that sentence is very important on our conversation, on man's conversation in daily manner. But we should all know how to use proper sentences in its appropriate purpose. So for today, what I want you to do is you should give me 4 kinds of sentences out of this word. Giving me different samples of sentences. The first group is giving me a request type of sentence, which is, can you buy me some apples? That's correct. So the second group gave me, how much is that apple? It is a type of question. The third group has given me a statement form of a sentence, which is, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. And the fourth group has given me an expression or a sentence that expresses a strong feeling, which is I love an apple, which is correct. So today we will be studying about the different classification of sentences. We are using sentences for depending on its purpose and where we should appropriately use it in conversation. So there is declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. So previously, our task is, for each group, you will give me 4 different kinds of sentences. So we will use these sentences and we will classify each of them according to our lesson. So the first question that you have given me is that, can you buy me some apples? So what do you think is classification or type? Is it a declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory? Yes, it is an imperative type of sentence because it makes a request or it is giving a command. Let us always remember that if the sentence is imperative, it requires obedience or it requires an action. Okay? So the next sentence that you've given me is that, how much is that apple? So what do you think is its classification. It is declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory. Yes, very good. It is an interrogative sentence because it asks questions and ends with a question mark. So, interrogative questions requires interrogative sentence, requires an answer. So, the third one that you have given me is that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. So, what do you think is its classification? Is it declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory? Yes, it is a declarative form of sentence, or because declarative sentence makes a statement and ends with a period. So an apple a day keeps the doctor away, stating, or it's a statement and it also ends with period. It is a statement wherein an apple, a person is eating an apple once a day, it helps him or her to be healthy. So that is a declarative form of sentence. For the last sentence that you have given me, which is given by group 4, oh, I love apples. So what do you think is its classification? Is it declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory? Yes, it is an exclamatory sentence because it shows an excitement or expresses a strong feeling and ends with exclamation point. So, but in this sense, it doesn't end in an exclamation point, but there is the word "oh," wherein it expresses a strong feeling or a strong desire of his or her love for an apple or red apple. So, this is the 4 classification of sentences, and we should know that every time we are using sentence, we should know its classification to better understand and use it accordingly. Okay, so for your last activity, after studying this classification of sentences, what I want you to do is that get a crosswise sheet of paper and I want you to fold it into 4 columns. And each column, now you already have 4 columns, and each column, on the top of your paper, on the top of each of that 4 column, I want you to write, the first one is declarative, the second one is interrogative, the third one is imperative, and the fourth one is exclamatory. So, after that, I want you to write 2 or 3 examples of sentences under its classification wherein you write it above your paper. So for an instance, you wrote a declarative sentence, you should write a statement or a sentence that is a declarative. For example, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. But you will not use these sentences that you've already given me, so this is an example. So for each column, I want to see 2 or 3 classification of sentences, examples of each. Okay.